it's important to recognize how things make us feel. How we dress, how we look, how we present ourselves to ourselves and to others. Do we do things because we want to feel a certain way, or we want others to perceive us a certain way? Or do we generally like what happens when we look that way or act that way? But I think ultimately we need to figure out who we are and what makes us feel good and what makes us want to do better and better ourselves in order to be who we truly are. How did God make us out to be? What passions are inside of us? But if you are perceived by others as somebody who goes along with everything and never stands up for anything and just kind of goes along with everyone in every circumstance, everything that's said and done and everything else, does that put out the perception that you are a Christian? That you are a Jesus follower, a Bible-believing Jesus follower? Or does that say that you're just one of everybody else? Now, no one's going to be perfect. But that's not what we're talking about. Jesus doesn't expect us to be perfect. But he does expect us to be able to live how he's made us to be. And when we live according to how he's made us to be, then we'll be making him happy and ourselves happy, and we will find the right people to surround us with that will go along with those habits, that will go along with how we believe and what we truly think. You don't want to listen to those negativities. You don't want to be so wrapped up in caring about what others think of you that you lose who you are. And to me, that's what he's talking about right here in Atomic Habits. Sometimes we just automatically build up those habits of what we think everyone wants to see out of us. And what everyone wants to see out of us isn't always who we are. And that's kind of what's wrong with life today. It's important for us to know who we are and stand firm on who we are and who we're made to be. And I think it's time for a lot of us to dig into who we are. Who do we identify as? Who do we want to identify as? What do we need to correct in order to be who we truly are? What do we need to correct in our life of how others perceive us? What do we need to do to change those habits so that we can be truly who we are? So that we can change those habits to fully reflect who we are, who we're made to be, and to accomplish all that God has made us to be. Those are the atomic habits that I want to create. But that is also going to take some work on me. Some personal work of figuring out who I am. That is not an easy task. It's going to take for me some journaling, some self-reflecting every time I make a decision. Is this decision going to go along with who I am? Who I truly am? Or is this just the easy decision to make or the automatic response that I have. What happens is eventually we build up in life those automatic responses, and we don't even stop to think. We just automatically respond how we always have. And we get that immediate reward of, yes, this is how it's supposed to go. This is how I feel after, and this is what I get. And this is the outcome. And that outcome is safe, and that outcome is what I want to happen. But is that reward truly what we want to happen? Is that automatic response truly who we are and who we want to be? In Atomic Habits, he talks about the habit loop. First, you are cued a sight, a smell, to feel a certain way. Then your craving begins. What we know will happen if we do a certain thing or if we act a certain way. Then your response to what happens, and then your reward. And for me, those responses and those cravings are what I need to change. I have to learn to stop those automatic habits that I've built in, those automatic responses, so that then I can retrain my brain to respond in a way that identifies with me, in a way that identifies with who I truly am and who I want others to perceive me as. So this week, that's my goal. That's really this month. That's what my goal is to just stop and think. Analyze those cues and cravings. Why am I craving that? Do I really truly want that response and that reward? Or do I want to change that? Do I want to change how I feel after in that response and the reward that is received? Because ultimately I want to make myself proud, my family proud, and most of all God proud of how I responded. Yeah, that's my goal for this month, is to start making those people proud of me, proud of myself, and who I truly am. So that's this month's goal for Wellness Wednesday, is how are you going to respond? Are you going to make yourself proud? Or are you going to stick with those automatic responses? Thank you for joining us here today on the Budgeting Sisters. Please comment, like, subscribe, share this out so we can all kind of go on this journey together. Jump onto Facebook. We have amazing freebies, talk, discussions, everything on a regular basis over there. April and I are both strong over there, and my husband Ken as well. So come join us over on the Budgeting Sisters over at Facebook. And we will hopefully see you later. Bye, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to join in the conversation on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.